Сейчас напишу. ఎవరన్నా వచ్చేవాళ్ళున్నారా? డోర్ వేసింది లేకపోతే అంజలి are able to hear me? వంశీ,
Yes, we are.
do you see my screen? వంశీ,
Yeah, it's visible.
okay. Class 5, is it? Yeah, 4. By listening audio, any resound is coming? Videos, no, right? Okay. We are talking about order to cash cycle. In previous sessions, the flow started with order entry, then booking, then pick release, then shipping. Right? So in last all 4 classes only, we talked about these 4 steps only. Now we'll create a invoice, account receivable invoice. Then after that, we'll create a receipt here. Whenever you receive amount from the customer, then we'll keep entries into transfer to GA. So at any cost, we'll finish today this 3 points. Okay. So after shipping, you need to run a workflow background process. This is a program. It will internally call another auto invoice master, auto invoice import, so that invoice will be created automatically. Okay. Now go to yesterday sales order number I have not saved, so I am creating very quickly the new number. One second, guys. Hello. Guys, are you able to hear me? Sorry, I got another call actually. That was important. Able to hear me?
Yes, sir, we are.
Okay. What is that? Sorry. Yeah, we'll create. Okay. So first what we can do, this workflow background process, we'll use it to create a AR invoice automatically. So first I'll create order entry, then go to sales order. Then 3 quantity availability, we have to check here. Then save. Then book order. Pick release and shipping we'll do together. That's standard. So why standard I'm selecting, you can come to know. You see, if you go here, these are all like from what is a ship from location, and then these are all you have to read. Simply, there is a reason here why I'm selecting standard. Okay, so that it will populate the warehouse and other details. If you don't enter the standard, you will have to enter manually all this. These are all time waste, correct? Now, auto packing instructions like from address to address, all those. Execute now. Yeah, so ship auto ship we missed out. Anyway, we'll give manual. Here we could have given. I'm creating a sales order right now. Go to shipping transactions. Find delivery tab, then ship confirm. So these are all already completed. That's why I'm moving quickly. Now, if you go to requests and find, once all the programs are submitted, then you will have to initiate this workflow background engine. It is workflow background process. Okay. Now refresh. In higher versions like 12.2.2 onwards, they have given here auto refresh checkbox. If I check it for every few seconds, it will refresh. So just I wanted to show you. Auto refresh R12.2.2 concurrent program, concurrent request. I'm not sure whether it will appear or not, just checking to show you. Can you see here then one checkbox here? This is available in very recent versions only. Auto refresh it is. You don't need to click on refresh data, refresh data. For they have automated already. For every 2 seconds, 3 seconds, it will be refreshed. Okay. Right now it is not there. Now submit new request. Single request. This is a program. So there are some parameters here. OEM order line. Yes. These are all the 3 parameters we have to pass. Then submit another request now. Fine. It will call one program here. The program name is auto invoice import program, followed by auto invoice, initially master, then import. This one is import. Okay. Auto invoice master program, what it will do is it will keep the data into from order management to AR invoice interface tables. Before creating a final data, it needs to check whether data is proper or not. One second, guys. One more call. Hello. We are transferring from order management to account receivable invoice interface tables. To identify invoice interface tables, there is one responsibility we have to verify. That is an integrated service oriented architecture, SOA. So SOA is there right here, service oriented architecture. Click on this. It's a repository. We are searching into financials here. After financials, we have to select here receivables. These are all modules comes under financials only. There are so many modules, but we'll work for only regularly payables, receivables, general ledger. But in many other projects, they may implement e-business tax, EB tax module, property manager, lease management. This also comes under loans also one module is there here. So right now I'm selecting receivables. Okay. Financials, receivables, and interface type is open interface import. Click on go. And this is the auto invoice program. Auto invoice means automatically it will create invoice. We can import and validate the transaction data. We can check the data, whether the data is correct or not. Okay, click on this. Then here is the place you can see a tables. RA interface lines and RA interface distributions. If something goes wrong, we can see into RA interface error solve table. So all the three, this is for sales credits. Okay, any credit card transactions and all. Overall 3 tables here. I'll type it better. The tables are here is RA, receivable application RA means interface lines all, and RA interface distributions all. If something goes wrong, RA interface errors. Yes, this table. RA interface error solve table. Is that clear? Now, then auto invoice import would be automatically called. What it will do is, it will transfer the data from interface tables to final tables. Final tables are called as in base tables. And base tables, I'll show you what are the base tables. Okay. Now, the program's already submitted. We go and check. Yes. Okay. You can verify your requests. Find already auto invoice import program is created successfully. And for which sales order, you can see your sales order number. What's your sales order number? 70989. This is your recent number. So you have to check here at the end somewhere. Okay, this is your number. Not these are all not your numbers. So you can see here. Click on this view details. Click on again. It's not showing, but this is the number here. Parameters automatically it is selected. Click on view output. Check the data. Rejected it. Sorry, processed. If it is rejected also, we can verify where it is. Error table and all we have to check. Right now it is selected one record as well as successfully processed. But it is not given what is the invoice number. To identify the invoice number, we have to go to order return sales orders. Your order number you have to click. Go to actions, invoices. This is the invoice number. Your invoice number is already created by your system only. How to create a AR invoice automatically is, which program it will create is auto invoice import. Okay. Now view details. You can see all the information. And here there is a reference field is a sales order number. If you click on this, okay, go to line items. Then there is a sales order column. Here also one sales order number here. Now line items again. There must be here one checkbox. Okay, go to main tab. This one. Yeah, my errors. 1 second, guys, please. So you can see order number over here in the order number field as well as line ID also. This is a line ID of your sales order it is. And then we'll talk about all these fields. Now take this invoice number and then go to receivables. Here transactions and then transactions. And here is the place transaction number F11. Okay. You can query if you don't know invoice number, for example, you can query based on order number also. So order number, you can take it. This is the order number. Okay. But alone order number will not help you. Enter order number. So if you try to query, it will give you error saying that here. You read this all, you will come to know. Read it one by one. What it is saying?
At least one.
At least one is important. Okay. Can you identify where these fields are there? First, GL date, where it is? Here. Okay, then number, bill to location. Here, this is a bill to location. Ship to location, here it is. And receipt method. So is there any receipt method here?
Payment details.
Correct. Payment details. Where? Yeah, here, right? Receipt method. So compared to all those, like we have one field here, source field, that is order entry. Capital letters only you have to enter. Capital letter. Control F11, it will come. Okay. If you don't know invoice number, this is the another method it is. Now, there are two tables behind this. RA full form is receivable applications. Customer TRX all. There are two tables behind this. So this base tables we are talking about. RA customer TRX all. And one more is then another table RA customer If record is not available, you know already method, right? Diagnostic, examine, system, last query. There's the table. RA customer TRX lines. So we should know the primary key of this particular table. That is etrm.live. Okay. Then go to ETRM, append data. You are looking for receivables module, correct? Receivables, close tables. Which table you are looking? RA, customer, TRX, all. Lines all as well as, or go directly, first check this, then come back to this, okay? Primary key is here, customer, transaction ID. TRX is a transaction. Another primary keys, but these are unique keys. UK means unique key. You know, right? Constraints, how many keys we have? Primary key, unique key, foreign key, these are all common. Okay. Now, RA customer TRX lines all. The join condition is what it is. Customer TRX ID. Okay, two tables are there. Two, we are making a joins here. Base tables, one more table is missed, that is RA customer TRX lines all. Here, interface tables are this. Before creating the data, we'll keep some tables, and in that, like, we'll verify the data. Okay. Which program will verify here? This is the program. We'll pick up the valid data and it will transfer to base tables. Clear? Now, next is, there are some questions required here, technically important. Till now, I told you only how to create an invoice and what are the interface tables, base tables, and primary key of all this. Now, we are combining two modules here. One is order management module, order management sales order, and one more is account receivable invoice number. Two tables we have to combine. Front end, it is showing clearly your invoice number is here and sales order is here. But if I wanted the complete list, they cannot come over here. Every time, this is just only one record at a time we can see. If I wanted 1,000 records, I need to depend on the report. That report will have a query. So that query will have a tables here. So two tables I'm combining. First table is OE order. That's all. And second table is what it is? RA customer TRX all. Both are different modules. This is order management module. This is account receivable module. We are combining. And join condition is order number is equivalent to, there is a column here, that is, see this column. This column it is. This column is stored into interface header attribute 1 it is. Interface header attribute 1. Okay. Now I wanted order number. And then RCPA dot TRX number, transaction number. Your order number is this one. That's it. Okay. Only two tables we are combining. Now it is giving invalid number because both are different data types. This is a number data type, this is a character data type. So we are converting into character here. Check that data type. Order number is number data type. And then there's an interface header attribute 1. That's a character here. Okay. So what we have to do? To care of this is the way we can derive. Clear? You need to remember these tables and joins like this. So this is the header table. Here also in account receivable, this is a header table. There is a line level also is required. The next is header OM order management header to account receivable line level. Now tell me how many tables you have to combine here. OM header means which table it is, OE order. Line level, what is the table? RA, customer, transaction, line call. Okay. These two you have to combine. Now go to line level. Here is the place, this column here. This column is stored into sales order column here. Okay, order number is equivalent to sales order. Okay, now I am combining. What I will do, I'll take primary key so that I can easily join with this particular column later. Select from OE order header sort, then RA customer ERX solve, line solve, RCTLA, where column name, primary key, that is, order number column we are combining. Here, the order column. That's it. And for condition, I already copied, right? RCTL dot customer TRX ID. Sorry. This I'll take. Both are same, right? So this is how we can combine. This is at line level. If you comment this and execute it, it is not giving any error, no worries. If it gives error, this also we have to convert as a character. Now one more join, that is OM line level to line level. In order management, what is the line table? OE order line solve. And here RA customer TRX line solve. These two we are combining. Now go here. Okay. Instead of OE order header solve, what I will do, OE order line solve I will take. That's it. Or separate query also can prepare. Okay. And what else? Yeah, this condition will not help you. This condition is not required. Line ID is equivalent to. First of all, what is a line ID here? Value. Here I'll take. Okay. Here not there, right? Okay. take this line ID, 950289 is the line ID of your order. Now you can go and verify where exactly it is available. In this main tab, click on this flex field here. They have entered all the extra information. This is a line ID, correct? 950289. So this will be stored into interface line attribute 6 it is. Go. Now line ID is equivalent to RCTL dot interface line attribute 6. To pair of line ID. Order number we don't require. Sales order is enough. Like this. This is your sales order. Okay. Take this. All three joins are important, guys. Any confusion? We'll go up little. Header to header. Header to header is clearly interface header attribute 1 it is. And then line to header. Here I have not stored. That is order number from OER data sol is equivalent to sales order from RA customer TRX lines are. And here line to line means we have to use here line ID is equivalent to interface line attribute 6. Clear? So that's about the joins here. Now the next step will be here is there's one more point we'll cover. There is a flag right here, complete flag. Take this complete flag. It is Y. Y means open. After receiving amount, it will become no automatically. The another question here is how to display open AR invoices. Open means pending. Okay. On which basis we can figure it out? Column name. The column name is complete flag. Yes or no it is. Y or N. Checkbox it is. You can see here this one. You can make it incomplete also. Transactions. Invoice created by system only. Is simply try to learn the table level links. Okay, next step here is go to there is a create accounting program here. Create account. Your system only will take care of everything. Create accounting. There are three options here. One is draft. We can modify anytime. And this finally we can create general entries and we can transfer to GL. But here only we can create entries. Here we can post also. So you can prefer this second option. Okay. So once it is successfully completed, you will get a message. If something goes wrong, if period is not open or any setups issues, you will get errors. That errors we can identify into one table here. That table is XLA accounting errors. XLA is a subledger accounting. These are all the errors. You can read there are various errors are there here. Common errors. You can read all this. Right now there is no error. If you get error, this is a other approach to identify the errors. Clear? So once we do a create accounting, we have to do a view accounting so that we can come to know what is a debit account and credit account. Everything is set up automatically. We should know the names. That's it. The names here is debit account is receivable account. Credit account is revenue account it is. Take this. Debit account. Credit account is what it is. Revenue and tax both. Names, if you know, that's enough. You are not from accounting background, not required all this. If core functional, then they must know what is revenue will do, what is the taxation, how to derive. Functional people will take care of this. Okay. Now, this accounting information is stored in some other tables. To identify the tables, you have to go to about this page. Then you can expand here business component reference details. Then after that, VO. VO stands for here is here only mentioned. VO object. These are all OA framework terminology. In future, if you learn OAF, these are all you can easily understand what is controller, what is view object, what is application module. These are all. But right now, you are not part of OAF, so no need to go in depth. Click on this lines. If you feel there are no tables, yeah, tables are there here, not all the tables. Take one more query, get details. So this query is readily available. So we are not going to touch anything. Simply double click, copy. Okay, this entire query. Go to Toad here. You will have to format it, otherwise you will not be able to understand. Okay? If it is like this, you cannot understand. Shift Control F for formatting, like this. Now you can come to know these are all the tables. These are all related to subledger accounting. XLA is the short form of subledger accounting. Clear? These are all the tables. Alias names I am removing. One more table is missed, that is XLA transaction. It's already there. One more distribution links. With this, we can make a join with other modules. And you can easily identify the primary key of AER ID, line ID, event ID, transaction, like that it is. Go to ETRM if you want to go in depth to identify the primary key. Okay. Now, next step here is receipt here. Receipt. We are sending invoice to the customer. Customer has to pay amount. If they make a payment, we will create a receipt in the system. Okay, these are all related to payment receipt it is. Your customer pays you. We are through order entry, what we are doing, like through O2C. We'll get an order from a customer, we'll book it, we'll quick release, and then we'll deliver the goods. After delivering goods, you have to send a bill. Once you send a bill, then what you will do, you will get a money. So that money is called as a receipt here. Okay, it's just a selling business it is. Take this invoice, go to receipts here, receipts. Now sometimes automatically you will receive payment from a customer through credit card, debit card, or any other integrations will be there. Or there is a one more feature, auto log box. Directly through bank transaction will be there here. See, log box it is. Through bank it will come automatically, log box. It's a separate topic again. Go to receipts, receipts here. So these are all just to verify the summaries. We cannot utilize all the menus mentioned here. Whatever regular use, that only I'm explaining. Okay. Don't feel that I'm not explaining batches, what is remittance. Whenever there is a need, we'll discuss that also. Receipts. Only I'm covering major regular. Receipt is manual. Receipt number you will have to mention, like let's say like this, any number. And amount is 500, for example, or $30 we received on this particular invoice. Apply. We supposed to receive $48, but we are applying $30 and pending amount is $18 here. Okay, save. This pending information we can see into one table here, that is AR payment schedules all table. AR account receivable payment schedules all table. Invoice tables are starts with RA, but receipt table starts with a AR. There is a little variation is there. These are all the columns. Due date, original, remaining. All the three columns will verify. So we supposed to receive some amount, that is the original amount, and how much is the pending here. All the three columns we can verify for customer balances. If you look at here, customer TRX ID, can you see somewhere? That is a join. Customer TRX ID. Okay. If you want to find out how much is the pending, you need to combine here RA customer TRX all table and then AR payment schedules all table. Like this. RCPA, that primary key, customer TRX ID. APS dot, here also customer transaction ID, not TRX ID. Transaction number, this one transaction number. Oh, we wanted here three columns. Will be able to tell me three columns, what are they? These are all. If you click on this, it will arrange in a sorting order. Amount due, where it is. Amount applied, yeah, correct. Comma, amount due original, and amount due remaining. We supposed to receive $48, but we received only 30 and then pending is 80. So this is the way we can identify it. And receipt information fully stored in ER gas receipts all where receipt number. This is a receipt number. Okay. And if I want to combine invoice number and receipt, then there is one more table is required in between. ACR RA customer TRX all. And one more table is AR receivable application file. I'm going to tell you now link between AR invoice and AR receipt. Okay. AR invoice table, RA customer TRX all. AR receipt table. What is the AR receipt table? AR cash receipts table. Okay. To combine these two, there is no state join. Intermediate is there, that is AR receivable application. Just check. First, ACR dot cash receipts ID. This is the primary key. Cash receivable. RCTA dot primary key. What is the primary key? customer. No, it is not showing anyway. Is equivalent to ARU dot customer. While executing, it will give error anyway. Like alias is wrong, is it? Input number not showing. Okay, applied customer TRX side. This is another column. Now it's giving. Okay. If you want to make a relationship between receipt and invoice, intermediary table is AR receivable application. So without this, there is no straight link it is. Why they made this is, at a time customer will not make payment. Sometimes they will give half of the amount, sometimes 1/4. So that is the reason why this application table is implemented. Clear? Now, here also create accounting is required. Go to create accounting. Which option I need to select? That is final account. Then click on OK. Then after that, go to then view accounting. Here earlier, what was the debit account, guys? Do you remember? DR, debit account. CR. Just try to remember the names. Just go up this one. Earlier it was debit, now it has become credit. See, credit account it is. It was debit account earlier. Same receivable. Now account, these are all called as an accounting entries. Okay. Accounting entries name. Debit account is what it is right now. You can see here. Cash account. And credit account is, you can see here, receivable. To know the full information, like earlier, here also, same way you need to go to view accounting. Click on this, about this page again. Then business component reference, any one of the VO, take this query again, go to Toad, here, open one tab. Same tables here also. Same tables. Okay. Now the next step is last step in this O2C, that is transfer to GL. For transferring, there is one program is required to submit. Okay, it's transfer general interest to GL. Through create accounting also we can transfer. End date 22nd is it? Today's date. And this will call automatically journal import. Journal import it is. It will create a journal entries into GL module. We are in the final phase of O2C. Okay. I'll close this O2C today. Once it is completed, click on view output. You take this batch name. Okay. This entire is called as a batch till here. From here you can select, okay? From 4 onwards you can select. This is the required. If you select like this, these are all with the space you may not get. While copying, without the space you have to get like this. Copy. Go to general ledger. Inquiry here. We are inquiring all the journals which are imported from account receivable by using this batch. There are 2 entries here. One is invoice. Today we performed only 2 things: invoice creation, receipt creation. Then this complete whatever it's appearing, that is stored in GLJE batches. This is the table. J is the journal entry. Go to review journal, GLJE headers, and then GLJE lines it is. And finally, what you have to do, there is a post option is there here, journals and post. Journals and post. Give the same batch name here. Together it will come here. Okay. Earlier we have seen 2 entries, right? Now only single entry. Check the checkbox, post. Go to view requests, find here. Refresh data. You verify in the inquiry again. Journal, batch name and file. So it is posted. Your O2C is over. Now there is a query is required for you. The query is account receivable to subledger accounting to DL. All the 3 modules, there are 3 different modules. If you face an error in GL, we have to go back to AR and verify. This is called as a drill down. It is drill down or backtracking query. This query is already built. In AR, we have to use tables like RA customer TRX all lines all. In subledger accounting, I already copied here some tables, correct? These tables. And GL side, there are some tables like GLG headers, lines, GL batches. I showed you, right? I'll get you the query and I'll run it. is your notes, today's notes. Whatever the yellow color highlighted, that is a links. Take this query, same query you can use it. Your transaction number you have to apply. This is the transaction number, is it? Any other thing missed? Yeah, this period is right. Period. 23 February, right? This is your data. You can check here how much amount, posted amount, which month it is, your invoice number, your sales order number. This is a complete query here. So in this, I'll tell you what joins you need to remember. Okay. First we'll come from GL onwards. First GL it is. This GIR. GIR is a GL import reference table. These two joins required. This is the first color I am applying. Now XLA AE lines. Go back here in the from class. XLA AE lines. This one. And one more table is what it is. GL import references. Okay, then from XLA AE lines, what is the next thing? Check XLA AE lines. You can verify here. There is a XLA distribution links also, XDL. This one correct? AE header ID. This is a second join. XLA AE lines and XLA distribution links. Then after that, XLA distribution links it is. This is a third join it is. That's it. Okay, this is the fourth one. Okay. So overall, how many levels of joins? We are coming back from GL. This whatever yellow color is the one level of join. The second is from XLA lines to XLA distribution links. From XLA distribution links to this LGD, ledger related it is. Then after that LGD to there is customer TRX line ID. CTL means customer TRX. Overall 2, 3, 4 joins, right? This is the way we can make a joins. And these are all the columns and all you can just go to from class. Do you see any new tables? This table we have not discussed. GL code combinations also not yet discussed. Periods means like year. February, January, these are all monthly periods. And this OE order lines all. Customer TRX all. XLA distribution links. XLA headers, events. Then transaction entities, GL code combinations. GLJ headers, lines, batches. So all are known tables only. Only one table is new. I did not tell you earlier. Otherwise, I could have tell you. All the segments and all we can see into a table that is RA cust TRX line GL test all. This table we could have discussed at invoice level. Here is the place. Next time we'll cover at invoice level itself so that you will not feel it's a new table. Okay. O2C cycle is over, guys. Finish it. These are all I need to tell at the time of reports and all. But if I tell now only, you will get good confidence. Otherwise, O2C, if you go through some YouTube videos and all, they will finish in 30 minutes, the entire O2C. They will not take 5 classes like this. Okay. These are all fundamentals, and whatever tricky points, critical point you are learning now only. Later your learning will be very easy because all we are covering in the O2C itself. Don't feel that these are all complicated. If I teach next P2P, then you will feel happy. Any other questions? Guys, online, O2C cycle is over. Pravalika?
Yes, sir.
So in the evening, we'll have a status call at 5 o'clock. Please be available, guys, everyone. I need to know what you are learning. Starting days are important, right? Ramesh, Vamsi.
Yes, sure.
Okay, please be available.
Okay.
I'm ending the session. Before ending, do you have any questions? Any questions here? Okay,
I'm good.
okay, thank you.